Well, this week, conservative leaders and donors will gather for an exclusive event in Georgia. Noticeably absent from that guest list is former President Donald Trump. The meeting is being held by the American Enterprise Institute. It's a conservative think tank based in Washington. In the past, the group has embraced some of Trump's ideas and agenda. But this year, some of Trump's critics, as well as a Biden administration official, have been invited. For more, I want to bring in CBS News chief election and campaign correspondent Robert Costa. Robert, thank you for joining us. First and foremost, why wasn't Trump invited to this event?
Thank you for having me. The former president wasn't invited because, frankly, based on my reporting, he's not part of the American Enterprise Institute's crowd at the moment. As we wrote in our story today for CBSNews.com, the AEI group has sometimes supported Trump's policies when he was in office, but since he has left office, many of the scholars there have drifted away from the president politically.
When you say at the moment, is there a chance that perhaps they do support him, maybe not by inviting him to this event, but later on down the road?
Well, there are some Trump allies who will appear at this private gathering. It's strictly off the record, held in Sea Island, Georgia. Senator Rick Scott of Florida will be there. Congresswoman Elise Stefanik of New York, both Trump allies, will be there. But it's notably going to feature people like Senator Mitch McConnell, the Republican leader in the Senate, Maryland Governor Larry Hogan, who have been critical of the former president.
You noted the Republicans that are going to be there, but you've also reported that President Biden's top economic advisor, Brian Deese, will be there as well. Why do you think an official from the Biden administration is making an appearance?
I asked the White House about that on Sunday. Why is a top advisor to the president going? And they said they're still looking for ways to work with Republicans and conservatives on some issues in the coming months, even ahead of the midterm elections. So you see some outreach from the Biden White House to a key conservative group. And it seems like they appear to have an opening, perhaps, because this group is not so closely aligned with Trump. It may be a group they can work a little better with on policy compared to some other think tanks.
Is that what makes this event so important when you talk about being able to have someone from the Biden administration there and them taking a stance in terms of not inviting former President Trump today?
It could tell us a lot about how Washington looks come 2023 next year, should the Republicans win the majority in the Senate or in the House in the 2022 elections. Could a possible Senate Republican leader, Majority Leader McConnell, work with the Biden White House? That's a question on a lot of reporters' minds, a lot of lawmakers' minds. And this is a step in that direction, but it's very early to say we're heading toward bipartisanship in a significant way.
Yeah, a lot of voters as well on their minds. Should we expect to hear from any presidential 2024 contenders potentially?
The Maryland governor, Larry Hogan, a more moderate Republican, is certainly eyeing a run in 2024. And you're going to have others who are thinking about it, who are going to be there. But this is mostly based on congressional Republicans making an appearance: Senator Rob Portman, Senator Susan Collins, Senator McConnell, Senator Rick Scott. This is much more midterm focused, but it's going to be an opportunity for those who are considering a 2024 run on the Republican side to meet donors. This is one of the most private, exclusive gatherings for major Republican donors in the country, actually held on an island, Sea Island, Georgia.
And Robert, I know that you've covered like CPAC events before another conservative political conference. How is this meeting different?
It's quite different. It's going to be a contrast to the Conservative Political Action Conference. CBS News was there in recent weeks. This is much more about the Republican Party, its traditional mainstream wing, versus the Trump-aligned wing that was very present at CPAC, leading the CPAC conference. Trump spoke at CPAC. He got a roaring reception from the attendees there. This is going to be much more about donors, about people from the more center-right part of the Republican Party, figuring out where are they going to go in 2022 and in 2024.
And Robert Costa will be there covering it all for us. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.